Yeah, folks, Quillykin here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play RimWorld. It is our Star Trekkers run, and what I want to do today, this day of recording, which is going to be a few episodes, is I want to finish this game. I feel like we're so close. I mean, this ship can take off, as far as I know, whenever we want. It's just a question of how we feeling about our defensive setup. I mean, Barney over there is in bed, but that happens a lot. We got a lot of food currently. We're hauling some things. Yeah, I think it's fine. We've gone and destroyed these stockpiles. Oh, I think I've got to take off with the ship and then re-land it. And we do have enough place there for a landing pad, so that's good. I'm going to go and extend this little stockpile to cover all these little tiles over here. There, just to make sure that we do have room for some extra stuff as much as possible. And yeah, leaving a little area there. I can't tell if, no, this must be 3 tiles tall based on this. Okay, so we do need 3 spaces over here, which we've got. Okay, I think we can turn it around to put the drop spot there. Oh, that might not work in space. Well, you know what? We have a couple more bits. What I can do, I'm assuming I can rotate the ship on landing. Well, I guess we're about to find out. I'm going to put a grab ship substructure there, and I guess one more. So that way they can disembark and then sort of walk that way. I don't know what happens when we unpack a shuttle, if things are going to explode onto the space tiles and be lost. Psychic Soothe is very handy. I mean, I guess, hang on. I could simplify things by just moving this over 1 tile to a side, which is still going to work fine. Like, if I just go and do that, then we know that the valid drop-off's point there, and I don't have to worry about doing weird rotation stuff. Okay, I like it. That seems fine. I guess I may as well use the last 2 tiles that we've got. Maybe I'll go and do that and that, which we don't need for the access point, but will technically give us a couple more tiles, or our little stockpile over here. Okay, so that's been done. Are we... Did we put a mech recharger on the ship? I think the answer might be no. Just search for recharger right away. So, yeah, the answer is no. So we need to build a copy of that on our vessel somewhere. Okay, like, these places are probably fine. Actually, maybe right here. It's going to be in the middle of the ship. You know, I kind of dig that. If there was for Dwarf Fortress, I'd put some little containers here for seeds. Sorry, we started playing Dwarf Fortress again on stream, and now that's where my head is. Barney, can you get up and pick up your gun? Okay, I know you're still hurt, but that's going to have to be fine. Oh, let me tear down this stockpile. So again, everything gets moved onto the ship. We'll go... We might just sell those, because mortars don't run in space, so we don't need those shells. Okay. Let's launch. We're going to bring Roger. Oh, wait, what? Cancel. I have people on here. People getting ready to mine somewhere? I didn't think I had a little outstanding thing at the end of last episode. Maybe I wanted to grab some more silver, which is not unreasonable at all. And then we can go and do a trade thing with Roger. Okay, let's drop here with just a couple of people. Oh, the wolf is pretty cranky. He's been in that thing for a while. Probably. That's not going to make him very happy. And I apologize. This is not what I had set up. I thought I checked things, and I hadn't realized I'd left something outstanding. Okay. Put wolf on this side of whatever it is that's coming towards us here. Oh, some crazy cats. Okay. That's one. Oh, seriously, wolf? Come on, bud. That should not have been that difficult. Zone, stockpile zone over here. Actually, I think they load on the bottom. Maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe they can load anywhere. But we'll go and do that. Wolf's going to tend to himself, which is fine. We don't have a rest place, which is also okay. You were pretty tired. Actually, both of them were tired. I think because they'd been in here. These turrets, they're battery powered. I think they do time out, right? Yeah, the turrets do time out. I don't know if, like, they use more power while shooting or what, but we'll do this. We'll monitor their moods because we don't want them to necessarily spend forever over here. And you guys are still on your default food, so that's going to be okay. We could set everyone to paste again once we go into space because we don't need to do the survival meal things like when we're doing our final attack. Okay, we'll do that for a scooch. And then you're still using this fabrication bench, which is good, but I'm going to get rid of the encoder and gestator. And okay, I do have 2 of those bins, so we can get rid of that as well. I don't really need to deconstruct these. I will deconstruct the charger to get the material back. I don't know if we have two drug labs. No, we just have the one. So I would like to bring that with us. I think this wants to be in a laboratory, which we don't have. You know what I could do is I could just close this off over here. Oh, that is a wooden wall that's been painted. I guess that's not the end of the world. And then, actually, I don't want to use any power. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a steel door that is stuck open. Oh, we have to get our little oxygen generators everywhere. That's a good thing for us to do. Odyssey. Oxygen pump. That. So we've got one in here already. And we might do a bunch of things with vents. And I don't think you'll need a pump because the door is going to be open. But you know what? This is a big space. I'm going to put a pump in here. We'll have to put a light in here as well. And there. And I don't think I've got one in this room yet. So we've got that. Furniture, wall lamp, done. And we also know that we're going to need some heaters. So let's tuck you in here, in the bedroom. We might need another one over here. We will see. Of course, we can also use some vents and things too. That's constructing there. And we'll go and get that. And then we may as well hold these doors open since we're needing to heat everything anyway. I wasn't caring about the temperature in the other places before, but now I kind of am. I'll do a hold open over here. So you do have two heaters in here already, and that's going to be held open and do that. I think that's fine, though. And actually, let's go ahead and hold those open as well. These two are auto doors, so I guess I don't need to hold that open. I'll keep this closed and that closed, because I don't think there's as much through traffic. How's the mining going? Pretty early days still. All right. And, yeah, we can sell off this other telescope, or we can just deconstruct it with some materials. We've got the royal bed here, which, again, ditto. Sell it off, deconstruct it. I'm not sure. Do we really not have power there? Oh, okay. Well, you know me, and I do like my redundant power lines anyway, so we'll do that. Oh, no, you do have power. You got that. It just hadn't processed. I'm gonna do that anyway, because this does give us an extra little loop, and that's fine. And I feel like I might want something over here, too. I think I will do exactly that. Now, this won't route power if there's a breakdown on that, but again, it's a redundancy line, so it's probably good enough. I'm tempted to do another one over here, too. And this power thing. That, through the room, over to here, and then something like that. Yeah, I'm paranoid, but the game is out to get us, so... Alright. Good stuff. Keep on going. If their mood gets too low, we'll just bring them home. Deconstructed, and since people are still working here for now, although there is the other station available. Oh, I might want to redo these, because I can't remember... Because I did put a variety of restrictions on these, right? That's just tracker. I'll go and change this now to say any worker, any worker, any worker. And then that we still want a high skill, and the helmet, and the armor. And then the rest, we'll just remove this restriction, which might mean that people kind of get in each other's way a little bit, but I think that's going to be okay. I might leave this for a little longer, although we're pretty caught up on our components. Ooh, our booze. Maybe in this room? Because this might be the room that we babysit the temperature the most. I could just move these heaters too, I forgot about that. I'm got a heater in that room, you've got that. Hold open on this too. You know what's awfully dark? Like here and there. Okay. We don't get we can't do the O2 filter over here. But everyone is in power armor, so like no one's gonna instantly die if there's a vacuum area. Although Roger, hold on. Oh, that's prestige marine armor. Sorry, I saw the shoulders and I thought it was a flak vest plus a shirt. Seems semi legit based on that image. All right, they're not freaking out yet. We did send less wealth over here, so I think the low expectations is a little bit stronger. got that ready to go. Some extra helmets, which is fine. I'm not going to worry about the quality. We could bring the crematorium with us. I don't know. I'll leave this here. In fact, I'm going to leave the mortars until the last minute. It's fine. Well, I guess literally when we're ready to go. Which, in theory, this can leave, right? Like, oh yeah, the view range button is nice. Oh, does that include orbit? Ew. Doesn't include, okay, hold on. Oh, and we still gotta get the signal jammer thing, but I think we need to go and get more of these grav cores. Do we go? Okay, Karen detected is fine. Do I go and build some extra engines? Because I think right now, like we're just limited by our engines. Do I go and slap down some of the big engines to increase our range? I suppose so. I don't think these can be moved, which is why I was kind of waiting. Maybe they can. The little ones definitely can. I don't know if the mediums can. Or the large ones, right? There's no medium. But I guess it's not the end of the world. Oh, Tomboy's got a growth moment. Hello. Yeah, double crafting, double plant, and then we'll throw in a little bit of combat. Jogger's very good. Trigger. Would Trigger Happy be more important right now? Actually, I don't need to give you melee. You've got the shooting passion. It'd be great to give you the second tick. I think Jogger is god tier for everyday work stuff, but we are going into the end game battle where Trigger Happy might in fact be better. Screw it. I'll give you Jogger. It's hard to argue with Jogger. Oh, and then 3 passions. Yeah, I said we don't need melee. I might throw it in anyway, or we could give you... You're not going to do any mining. I don't think cooking is going to be a thing we need. I don't know. Maybe we want to backup cook. We really don't need more miners. We have 3 of them. 4 of them. And heck, the kids are miners too, because it's a pun. Shut up. Speaking of, you guys are going fine. So yeah, we'll do that. And Tomboy, we can give you a gun at this point. Actually, let's go ahead and ask for a couple more charge rifles. Honestly, we might... I could consider... Like, for every non-melee person, not Jack, because you're pacifist, but arguably both of the youngins as well. Oh, did you social fight over here? That is really inconvenient. Okay, you know what? We don't even really need all this money. We're going to go ahead and reassemble this here. So, load both these people. Grab the meals, the meds, the silver, the charge rifle, the beer. Leave the chunks behind. That's fine. Let's load that up, Wolf. Forbidden meal. I don't know if... Oh, it did get grabbed. Okay. I don't think it would have. I like how you're leaving Comb for last. I mean, they're not bleeding death or anything. They're just in excruciating pain. Load, 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 load. Thank you. All right. Launch. Let's go home. And... Good. I don't care that we didn't get all the silver. We weren't really needing to get everything here. That's what we're aiming for. There we go. We can collect that. I suppose, oh, we do have a couple of EMP grenades that we're going to want to use. And, of course, the big guns, although those are one-shot guns, right? So we're still going to have spare weapons for these. In fact, we might not want to use all 3 on the first go. We might want to use, like, sort of 1 per round. That way, because what'll happen is 3 people will get off their single shots and then not be able to contribute. Now, that'll be fine if we get, like, we nuke everything on those first few shots, but we don't. Oh, you need actual vac stone blocks for those engines, too, although... Ooh, we did convert everything. Ah. That's right. At some point, I was like, well, why don't I just make everything into some grab panels? I forgot about that. Okay, I will change the grab light panel jobs back to a limited number going forward. Still a pretty generous number. I forgot that we need that. Okay. So... Can't reach any rock. Well, we could do a couple of jumps. What I could do is jump sort of north-ish. Like, we could just land the entire ship at this mining site. And then, from there, we could jump and probably go to this asteroid. Although we'll have a range increase at that point. Although we're still... Sorry, we're gonna range. No, we're still going to need that for the vac stone. Possibly before the grab core stuff. Yeah, okay, I think that's a plan. Do I officially go and deconstruct everything? You know what? Let's do it. I don't strictly need to. I'll do that, and then what I'll do is cancel this. Leave these for a tick longer. Actually, cancel the deconstruction of the shells for a second. Just in case we get attacked right now. I mean, we could just be like, all right, we're leaving. I know that in this patch, I believe they have improved things so that it will collect our animals and stuff, but I still might want to go and preemptively encourage some people, like my bots and stuff, to be aboard ship. Actually, what I can do is I can do a pretty big box left over here, which I realize will include some non-ship stuff, but when we leave this map, this area will be trimmed to just the bits that come with us. Fudge! Ah, some of you saw it coming, didn't you? Remove roof, please, before we go and kill each other. Okay, we just lost some material. Yeah, all right, we did take some damage. Bosk and Colm. Let me do a full reset here, just to make sure no one was still in the middle of doing deconstruction. They do prioritize removing roofs, but if they were still in the process of removing a wall, it might have led to another collapse step. Oh, silly me. Yeah, we've got all our new beds over there, so people will go and revert. They might not be pleased about it, but tough patooties. And I don't know if that we need to bring this material back, but we're gonna. I mean, as much as we can fit. We do have a little bit of storage space left, and this is pretty flat over here, so that's okay. So I haven't consigned anyone to the ship yet. Soothes ending. That's too bad, because it was nice. And I don't think they can deconstruct the ones where people are sleeping, but of course, you know, they'll cycle, and they'll get done in the morning or whatever. And yeah, we're going to launch without these large thrusters. Have to do a second hop. It'll be our first test flight. You know what? Before we go fully orbital, we'll do the test flight. That seems fair. Lifter's got nothing to do. Oh. Roof collapse. What roof collapse? This is... Didn't I? I had no roof area over here. Didn't I? Like, I know I just increased it, but I'm confused. A flash storm. That's fine. We can probably just... Losing your beds. That's fine. I mean, I'm not even convinced we need to bring all this wood with us, but... Alright, you can let go about the warnings. It's fine. Maybe I could have, like, mass deallocated the beds. Right? Because I do have, I think, one of the bed assignment mods. Bosk is an infection. Well, alright, let's give you best quality medicine. I mean, you should be fine, but that's from a cut on your head. Like, what a terrible place to get an infection. You might have already gotten your first round of treatment. Yeah, 10 quality, 88. You might have gotten... Well, you would have used industrial medicine because we had that, but it might have been by a lower skilled doctor. Yeah, lots of things are on fire. Construct this. And deconstruct these things. And that. I think we can go. We'll haul what we can in here. Let's actually force a harvest. Harvest whatever is currently available, and then don't re-sow. Waste not, want not. If we can even fit all this on our ship. I'm going to limit the mechs. Oh, and the animal, or the, sorry, let me split the walled area to make sure they don't wander too far. Suppose I could do that to my people. I would just hate for them to get suddenly caught out on the edge of the map by something dumb. Right now as we're trying to leave. Yeah, collect all this last stuff. If we can fit it somewhere. That. We got our new charge rifle. That's quite good. Home, get up and re-grab this. And then that. And Mick. Shitty. Osk. Should we just get the... I mean, you know, honestly, giving the kids the big giant Doomsday rocket launcher kind of makes sense because I might want to retreat them after anyway. Yeah, seems kind of legit. Okay. I think we might be done here. Launch. Quality... 47%. I don't get it, because we're maxed here. Oh, okay. With more thrusters, we'd get a little bit more quality. Because this does seem low, but that must be it. Because I think our piloting ability is not bad. Yeah, force visitors to leave, board colony animals, and mechanoids. I like that new feature. Let's go. I think everything's on a substructure. I sure hope so. So, we're going to go and land there. Right, we don't get to choose our landing location. I think the way the map gen works, like, I don't know. I'm not sure yet. Oh, I could have deconstructed the geothermal, but that's okay. Oh, it did count as toxic waste dumping to leave some behind. Yeah, all right. So I don't know if it, like, places the ship and then generates the map around it, or generates the map, tries to place the ship, and then cuts away if needed. Because, I mean, you do get to move your thing, but it does always guarantees that there's a safe spot. Honestly, I think this is... I know, we can get a little closer to the mining area. Oh. This map... Oh, is it because I'm moving my ship? Because this is probably the silver lump we scanned for, but there's proper minerals everywhere. But maybe because this is... I'm moving my ship so it's a proper base, it generated a map with actual minerals. I know if I remember that from the pirate run. So yeah, we're going to squash a lot of things. Test flight is done. And then, yeah, we're just going to recharge and then take off and go to the asteroid. We may as well mine the silver while we're here, because we might still be doing some trading things. Okay, we're not sitting on infinite steel. Maybe we want to mine some of that. And, of course, components are always worth mining, because of the production time. Mine that. And this. And then we've got more silver, more uranium, which we definitely don't need. More components. Oh, and some gold. I don't know. You know what? It's going to take 2 seconds to mine it out. Why not? Silver's hard to complain about. I don't know if I'll go for more of the steel. Surveying stations. Oh, heard rumor, grab ship. Survey distant region. Protect the surveying equipment. Would give us a grav core. Okay, well, I've got time. I don't know if I accept. I don't know if there's going to be a timer. It still expires in 18 days. Okay. Well, we will see. I could have waited longer before accepting. Oh, right. Unrestrict. 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 I forgot, folks. Reset everyone real quick. And then, oh, ambushed. Well, we did know that there might have been some hostiles. That is barely. I mean, we don't need everyone on this, but I don't know who's going to get there first. We want to make sure no one's isolated. Just set up over here. You'll have cover. And die. Okay, great stuff. You can fast forward the game again there. Game, we're fine. So our power situation should be groovy. Right now we got 10,000 grid excess. Excellent. I mean, ridiculous amounts. And that's with the lamp running. That's with the sun shining. I mean, at night, this won't use power, but then we won't have this. I mean, we should be overkilling power. That is intentional. Now, I didn't build any guns on the outside of the ship. And that is something we could do. But we don't have phasers. When can we go again? 3 days. Okay. And yeah, we still won't have these because we need the actual gravstone. But yeah, kill time doing a little bit of mining. Well, I don't think our food situation is stable. Not without the second one of these. but we do have enough stored up. This stuff isn't being refrigerated here, for example, but it does have a really long shelf life. It's the meat that doesn't. Now, speaking of, I could do some hunting here, but we do have tons of food. So it seems unnecessary. I don't remember if I have... I do have the chem fuel for meat forever job, which actually seems like a pretty good idea, especially since we're using some up. Yeah, okay. Let's go and hunt these dromedaries. I don't know that we need to also hunt the gazelles. We'll see. But yeah, I don't really want to use that rice for chem fuel. And we can overkill the chem fuel. And we do need a lot of it for our power generators here. There's an enclosed door, but I don't think that's really a big deal. Standard warnings, which is okay. I wonder if I should... I mean, everyone must have at least good marine armor, because otherwise they would have gone and equipped this. I could try to, like, grind this out and force some masterworks, but I don't think that's very viable, especially without a production specialist and a mood now. Oh, Tommy boys watching Bosk do some... that must have been survival meals. Speaking of... There we go, nutrient paste. Don't touch the survival meals right now. In fact, you'll never need to touch the survival meals again. All nutrient paste forever. Should be fine now. Okay, what's our timer? 2.5 days. Looking good. And yeah, in space. And then we will go and destroy the mechs, even though, you know, my victory condition I was saying was like, just kind of getting back to space is kind of going to be our victory condition. But yeah. And these should really be quiet. Yeah, we've got tons of components right now. Tons of advanced components. I must have just bought a whole bunch, yeah. That makes some sense. And yeah, the mining is just basically busy work here. Food went up because we do have a lot of meat right now. In fact, we probably won't be able to chem fuel all of it before some of it starts to rot. It'd be great to tell these shells, like, I want you to prioritize meat, and then if there's no meat, then you can put other things like rice on it. I could keep one of these shelves dedicated to meat, but it's really not what we're looking to do. So this is just going to have to be the best we can pull off. Some nice level ups. How'd you level up your intellectual? Sometimes you can get it through a conversation. Maybe drug lab? I don't know. Whatever, we'll take it. 1 days. Bedroom on happiness, yeah. Couple of greedy people. Nothing we can do about that. Well, that's not true. We could do something about that. I'm just choosing not to. Like a little base. Oh, some of these walls could be painted. Paint building right there. That might be it. I suppose I could box select, because there's you. I don't know these guys. I don't know if I want to box select everything, because... Well, at least get the wall to match. Oh, we have another lamp. Oh, right, from all our deconstruction. How do we feel about the light levels? Oh, I could get one up inside here. Lined up that way. That'd be all right, just to keep the movement speed up. And there's no light in that room. Do we have another lamp sitting around? Oh, we do. So I don't know if it's worth building another one. But let's get that room lit up anyway. All right, this mining's nearly done. We must be 1.7 days. We did dip. We were over 9,000 for a sec there. We did dip. Did we go in? Oh, we might have already processed all the meat. Well, you're still doing that. I don't see more meat at a glance. Oh, there's some over here. That might not be enough for another chem fuel dose, though. All right, well, again, we're here. We may as well hunt a little bit more, since we managed to do all that without rotting, which is really good news. We might still end up with a little rot, because I think we do need a pack of, like, a full 70 to do it. Like 3.5 nutrition amount. Yeah, I don't know how much raw food that is, but they seemed to grab 70. Like, I think they had 64 over here and they weren't doing it, and they grabbed a little bit more to get to 70. So it's possible, because of rounding, that we might end up with, you know, up to 69 pieces of meat getting rotted out, but hardly the end of the world. So get that steel. We can get a few more components. We can finish off the silver and that silver. Go and mine from the other side too. Oh, is this silver? Oh, there's a lot of it. At least silver does mine really fast. It's soft metal. A little bit of idling. That's okay. And we might also want to leave whenever this cooldown comes up, regardless of whether we've mined everything out. Although at this point, I think we will have mined everything out naturally. You know what would be nice? Let's go and auto-door these outer doors, just for show. Now, what I've also done before is like a door plus a vac seal for different things, but no, we'll just go... We could make it out of fancier metal. No, I'm just going to go steel auto-doors here, here, here. And right, that's an auto door, and then we got the vents, which obviously anything can walk in, but the idea is that this is going to be enclosed later on. We could probably get rid of the auto door later. I don't know. It could break down. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to get rid of it. I'm also going to go rebuild that wall. And that, which may have been wooden. It knocks off the lamp, which is annoying. I think that was lighting the outside, yeah. Good. How's our cooldown? 1.1 days. Nearly done that mining. Doing that over here. Ancient smoke vent. Dormant. What the hell do you do? What is an active smoke vent? I mean, I guess it smokes. Maybe there's an event that can happen on these maps that fill the map with smoke. I haven't seen that before. There's more steel. I don't think we need to mine it, and because honestly, we might get some storage issues. We do have an excess of wood, but it's fine. I think we still have... Yeah, the wood still comes first here, and I think that's going to be okay. We might run out of wood at some point, but there's nothing that we're doing here that requires a constant supply of wood. It's not like Dwarf Fortress. We don't need wood to make beds, because we do make steel beds. Although these are wooden beds, which is a little bit, like, vulnerable to fire, but... No, it's got a light there. Okay, I was going to say, it looks a little dark here, but no, it's actually fine. And yeah, during nighttime, yeah, we still have ridiculous excess of power. Don't need these solar panels, but they look cool. And in fact, I think I'll probably still end up... Oh, ancient smoke vents become active, darkening the sky. Well, there we go! I guess over here, this is a place where we get, like, issues with solar generators, and farming if we were doing that. Oh, they're light in here. That's fine. How's our timer? 14 hours. Yeah, that is funny. And I dare say we might have finished doing the mining on the map. Infestation. And that, oh, that's quite awkward. I would love to take off now. It's possible that they won't actually aggro on us if we're not outside, but I think we've got to go and assume we have to fight these guys. So let's go and set up. Yeah, not worried about cover. They're firing right away, which is gonna have to be fine. You know, this is serious enough. I'm thinking I'm gonna go ahead and deploy some turrets for some extra firepower. Melee. Okami, you can probably center up a little bit. I was pretty confident about, like, beating these things. Okay, I'm going to release the meleers. I'll release Roger because you're slightly injured. And we'll move up over here to finish off the hives. And then we can butcher all this, and I think our meat thing does include insect meat as well, so... Did you take friendly fire, Barnet? Oh, the turrets! Oh, that's not ideal. Put a deconstruct on those. I didn't realize they'd still be firing. Okay, we'll do this. We will finish off anything that's still alive over there. Unforbid. And yeah, deconstruct those turrets and repair a tiny bit of damage that happened. All right, well, I mean, that was a little awkward timing. Oh, and then the thunderstorm bonus. But you know what? I guess I won't complain about the meat. I don't know if deconstructing them matters. Egg sacs, I think we'll just ignore it. I think I'm going to add the insect jelly. Because I don't know what the shelf life for jelly is. Oh, do we not have any? Oh, wait. I put one too many L's. Oh, is it completely shelf stable? All right, never mind. I mean, I guess insect jelly is it just honey? And honey never goes bad, famously. I mean, other than the whole thing where it crystallizes, but just put the thing in a bowl of warm water. I mean, you can do microwaving things too, but I find that can be a little dicey and inconsistent. Just put in some warm water for a bit, and it'll just decrystallize all your honey. And yeah, all the insect meat is going to be converted into more chem fuel. We're going to have no shortage of chem fuel, which means we have no shortage of power, which means all this can be used for food, which is good. I don't know if I can grow hops. I can. I mean, we probably have enough beer for the end game, but I will convert one of these over to hops, just to make sure we have a slight supply. And someone dropped the gun. Oh, River. Of course you did. And that needs to be repaired, but we should have plenty of material for that. I think we can take off now. Yeah. Oh, well, we may as well collect the rest of these insects. We don't necessarily have to have butchered them all, but we may as well connect. That's some fuel that's just sitting around waiting for us. It seems worth grabbing. More little ones. And yeah, they're being butchered up really quickly. All right, one more, and that's being grabbed now. Okay, I think we're good. It's interesting. Despite the smoke, we still do get the little sparks from the lightning. I mean, I guess the lightning does penetrate the cloud layer, so fair enough. All right. We're going to go put a cut in here. Ha 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 ha. We will be launching to the asteroid next time. We're going to get some more Vaxstone, and then we also won't have to worry about the inconvenience of having to cycle the asteroid mining, because it's so annoying because the stone is so heavy that we're having to make so many trips. Now we're just going to arrive with the entire ship. We'll mine out a ton. And I guess finalize our design. Yeah, we got to get our ship looking the way we want it before we go and face the mechs, right? And that could include... well, actually, we have to get all the grav cores so that we can get the signal jammers so we can do the mechs. The extra grav cores we could place a little further forward so that we could go and put some stuff for some guns up here. We could also go and sort of land butt first. But that feels a little bit weird. We probably want to dock from the front, right? Anyway, that'll have to be next time. Folks, thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.